morning, everyone. Again, Omar Muhammad. I have four things to. First of all, I'd like to thank TEDx Baltimore for coming back to Morgan State University for the second time. So let's give them a quick hand. So I have four things to tell you about me before I bring on the president of the United States, but the president of Morgan State University. So let's get that right. So the first thing is, I love entrepreneurship. I have two brothers, two sisters, and my parents were entrepreneurs, and they gave us that entrepreneurial spirit. So I carried that on years later with, by show of hand, how many guys out there have four daughters? Wow. Well, I have four daughters from the ages of 6 to 28. So all of them have experienced some form of entrepreneurship. And my 6-year-old, yes, my 6-year-old is actively involved in entrepreneurship. And she will tell you, I own a business. And my 25-year-old is actively involved in entrepreneurship as well. So entrepreneurship is helping them to become better communicators, to deal with people. But more importantly for me, it gives them an opportunity to raise money to help pay for the weddings that's going to take place later on in the years. So I really appreciate that. So my wife and I reach out to young people at ages 10 to 18, giving them and exposing them to entrepreneurship. So as you see with the shirt that I'm wearing here today, many of the young people that we encounter are not familiar with the term entrepreneurship or what an entrepreneur is. So we kind of spelled it out for them, entrepreneur. So we really are giving back to the young people around Morgan State University, but also around the state of Maryland as well. I'm a proud alum of Morgan State University. There you go, Morganites. There you go. So I really got my start here, and I appreciate the resources that had allowed me to do the things that I'm doing as it relates to entrepreneurship. So with that said, I want to bring on Dr. David Wilson. He is the president of the Morgan State University.
Thank you very much, Omar. Good morning to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure for me as president of Morgan State University to welcome TEDx Baltimore here to Morgan. I am delighted, of course, to see all of you in the audience, and I will be in and out all day today because I saw the lineup and it's very impressive, and I look forward to hearing some of the talks. We here at Morgan, we pride ourselves on being one of the more fantastic, innovative, dynamic universities in the United States. We lead the United States in several categories here at Morgan. We are number one in the United States in producing black electrical engineers. We're number one in producing black civil engineers. And we're number one in producing black industrial engineers right here at Morgan State University. We also have produced 131 Fulbright scholars amongst our students here at Morgan, which also lands us in the top echelon of universities across the nation. And so as president at Morgan, I see every single day the incredible potential that we have here on this campus. And for me, it is personal to work with that potential and turn it into the kind of global leaders that we demand of our students. And it's personal for me because I grew up in rural Alabama in abject poverty, and I was in the 7th grade before I attended school 5 consecutive days. And so I grew up in this little shanty, and there was these sort of Look and Life magazine pages on the wall to keep the cold wind out of the shanty. And so even though I had not, if you will, gone to school 5 consecutive days, I would lay in bed at night and kind of read the pages of Look and Life magazines, and that kind of excited me about the magic of education. And so it was because of that I became excited about education and how transformational it can be. And I see that every single day here at Morgan, an opportunity for this institution to take students, much like its own president, who have come from unbelievably challenging circumstances, but who, once imbued by the magic of education, can be the most outstanding leaders in the world. And so once again, I don't want to belong this. I just want to say once again, welcome to Morgan, and I certainly look forward to listening to what I know will be just some incredibly powerful talks the rest of today. Good morning and welcome again. Thank you very much.